Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are going to review Wild Turkey Master Keep 1.
Yeah, one. So,
1.
one of my personal favorite releases every year is the Master Keep series. They're one of the ones I always collect, where I always get one to where, honestly, I can put it away, I can seal it away, archive it.
Oh, just real quick. I love the corks on these.
Yeah, always have a good meaty cap.
Always.
But yeah, so this year was actually, they're honestly, for us in Kentucky, I'm not going to say they're super easy to get, but they are, in a way, gettable if you are available. And the two I was able to get this year was both from actually Wild Turkey. They had a tasting down there for it. And we actually got to meet Jimmy, and Jimmy talked to us a little bit, got a sweet little signature on it.
Two
Bourbon Kingdom.
Two Bourbon Kingdom.
Yeah, very grateful for that.
Always.
Jimmy's always super cool. Whenever you get the opportunity to talk to him at the distillery, he just best life in the world.
Yeah. Sit around and talk about bourbon.
And drink it.
And
be pretty good at it,
yeah.
too, you know?
Yeah.
And then the other one was, they actually, the distiller gift shop got 3% of the total yield, and they had it for 2 straight days. So you could actually, as long as you were, reasonable about getting down there, you could actually get a bottle. Sorry, not a box. Well, it does come in a box. So, but for this year's Wild Turkey,
And as we always know, side note, if it comes in a box, it's more appealing.
it's also cost way more.
It does.
So this year, though, is I think it's the first toasted expression they've ever done. And, Wild Turkey is very much a traditional kind of, bourbon company where they don't differ from anything. I think they have like only one mash bill, outside their rye. And this, they even made it even more unique. So this is a blend of 9 to 14 year. And I think, I don't remember it totally, but I think he said whenever they toasted this, they did it for like 18 months. Is what they said, which is way longer than everybody else.
Yeah, but don't leave your bread in the toaster that long. It'll be bad for you.
That would be bad. So, but this is supposed to be a very, very, very unique toasted compared to everybody else. So, and by the way, if I'm wrong on the 18, if I'm wrong on the 18 months, my apologies. If somebody else knows that, put it in the comment section below. While you're there, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe as always.
Always. Huh.
So whenever I've tried this, and I just fresh cracked this right as he got here today. One of the things I noticed about this, with it being toasted, it's not super sweet on the nose, but there's also not a spice to it like a traditional Wild Turkey product.
No, neither one of those. I think you're right on both accounts. Yeah, there's nothing that really slaps you in the face with the nose.
Like, you have some nice oak, a little bit of caramel.
Yeah.
There is actually a really nice, like, butterscotch candy note to that. Like I don't know what it would be.
Yeah.
Whatever butterscotch candy you can think about. That note on there is
some Werther's. They dip it in. They dip it in Werther's.
Here we go. It's like his third bourbon of the day. So yeah, but it's.
Ooh, there it is. I walked away from it for a second, went back, and I think you're definitely right about the butterscotch.
Yeah, it's not.
There.
It's not chocolate or anything like that. It's butterscotch. That's what it is.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's taste this sucker.
I'll be honest with you. If you told me that was toasted, I wouldn't believe you.
I don't really taste anything toasted.
It's so different. It's it's very creamy. Like, to me, it's very creamy and sweet, but it's not like a toasted chocolate. It's not, marshmallow. It's not like when I think toasted, I always think like campfire s'more.
Yeah,
like I think something like that. I don't get any of those notes with
if anything, I think you taste that vanilla in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is some strong, sweet, savory vanilla with that as well. Also, and I'm going to see if I go back to it and see what I think. Yeah,
What is that on the front? Like, Because you get the vanilla, but then you get it. There's even something. I don't know. It's something. I'm gonna take a drink of water and then take another drink.
You also get like a really nice orange peel note to that. Like it's like a really dry orange peel. You know, the finish too, it lingers. It's really nice. Has nice spice to it, brown sugar, nutmeg.
But there's just not like it stays with you. The finish does, but it's not like overwhelming at all. No, it's just good. I feel like
also it's not drying either.
No, the more you drink it and let it sit, the more you taste some of the different elements in it.
Yeah, and this was something, and I didn't hear it until Jimmy said it. He's like, once you drink on this for a while, it gets very smoky, very
I could see
cigar box, like an old cigar box kind of smell, taste to it. And whenever I was like, I don't think so, and then I tried it, I'm like, gosh dang it, you're spot on.
There's a little bit of there's a leatheriness. That's probably not a word either. Leatheriness, whatever. It's got some leather in the finish. Not a whole lot, just enough to kind of give it
It's so crazy to me because I feel like these notes would be overpowering traditionally if it wasn't toasted with that age and that blend and stuff. But with that toasting, it's kind of mellowed it out. It's kind of made it to where nothing is too overwhelming.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, that might be the best Master Keep that I've drank.
It's pretty good. I don't think it's better than that 17-year, but I'm a huge fan of that.
I've not had the 17-year.
I'm a huge fan of that.
But man, that is so good.
It's so different.
And everything about it is to me. There's like everything about it is subtle. Like all of the tastes are subtle tastes that kind of come together in a really cool way to just make it like you can drink a lot of that.
I think it's extremely unique.
Yeah.
I think it's so different, and that toasting element to it. You know, it's not, if you're going into this mindset thinking, okay, it's going to be like a Woodford Double Oak, or it's going to be Elijah Craig toasted, or Michter's toasted, or anything else that's toasted, I don't think it tastes anything like that.
No.
Like, there is a little bit of sweetness there, but honestly, again, if I blind that for somebody, I don't think they're going to say that's a toasted product.
No, I don't think they would either.
So, but I think it's great. Like, I think it's really good. And I think the uniqueness of it is what makes it stand out. You know, because so much toasted, and we're big toasted fans. We like that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of similarity to that. So, and this is not of that standard at all. It's very different.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that stands out to me is that no one individual taste stands out. And I like that a lot because, you know, there's a lot of them we'll taste and be like, oh yeah, you taste that 100%. And in this, you taste those things, but they're all on a lower level of hitting you in the face.
Yeah.
And I like that a lot.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's with the toasted or that age, but that heavy spice you get in like a traditional Wild Turkey 101. Yeah. It's just not there on the finish.
No, not at all.
To where it chases people away, I think sometimes between, they'll say heat or spice, whatever. They don't like it. Yeah. This is totally different. This is great. Yeah. This is really good stuff.
I would say buy it.
Yeah. No, I think
I'd say buy it.
I think if you are a Wild Turkey fan, if you like very different, unique stuff, I think if you want something that's interesting on your bar, this is a total buy. Yeah. If you are somebody who maybe doesn't like very, I don't want to say interesting, but like because it's not overwhelming. Like this doesn't and whenever I say overwhelming, I mean the 117 Angel Share from Old Forester. It can be overwhelming on people's palates, including mine. Like I'm not any different than anybody else because there's so much going on with that. Even though it's brilliant. That's another great bottle. This is along those lines, but it's not as intense.
Can you talk for like 5 more minutes so that I can have another pour?
I think you can do it after the video. You'll be fine.
I know, I will.
So yeah, I would definitely buy, if I could find it, especially at retail around $175. If you can at least try it at a bar, I'd recommend trying it at a bar. So I think Wild Turkey crushed it with this one.
Yeah, crushed it. Well,
Anyways,
Yeah, till the next time. We'll see you.
see ya.